Sonic 3D Blast is an okay Sonic game. Just Blast on the Game Gear is fucking horrible. Sonic Labyrinth gets paired up with this game as being one of the worst Sonic games, but as I figured out, that game was just like bearable and okay-ish at best. This game on the other hand is just, awful. I'm not going to research this, my guess is that it's supposed to be paired up with the release of Sonic 3D Blast. Both covers look about the same. This game looks and plays like a bootleg version of a Sonic game. For one, the sprites are too fucking big. Sonic just looks like ass. Everything is too punched in and Sonic feels like he runs slow. I played as Sonic, by the way. I'm not going for a second run to try Knuckles. I just know that he glides and, just climbs walls. Everything feels sluggish, just look at these loop runs. Turning, everything just feels bad to control in this game. The only good thing I'll say from the control is, Sonic's double jump. Which I don't think has been a thing in previous Sonic games before this one. It feels serviceable, I'll say that much. The game is very short, only 14 levels, which these can be beaten in under an hour. Doesn't sound so bad, but it feels like the longest time possible after playing this. What was I saying? Right, this game, the screen is way too punched in. This has been a problem with some of the Sonic games on handhelds like the Master System ports and that Game Boy Sonic Genesis one. You can't see what's ahead because the sprites are so freaking big, you'll be hitting things by accident. Look at this enemy right here, for example, I was supposed to see that. Even this shit right here, I'm not expecting, god damn it. So running fast is out of the question. The levels aren't too hard, but the underwater one is just a nightmare. Sonic running slow underwater has been tolerable. Not fun, but just tolerable. This one just takes it to an extreme, making one of the worst underwater levels in any game. Sonic already runs like ass on land, underwater is slow as hell. Majority of these two stages are underwater, so it's a nightmare. And it feels like you spend most of your time on these two levels alone. Air bubbles seem to be really scarce, but I think they are just very hard to find. Sonic leaves a trail of bubbles, and the air bubbles, just blend in with that. Anyway, another way of getting air is the tunnels, which this game has a ton of. So these stages take forever to figure out and navigate. I didn't even know there was a time limit in this game. I timed the game out just trying to figure it out. Slow movement underwater, currents you can't see, scarce air bubbles, enemies you can't avoid at times. From limited view, this is the worst. To top it all off, it has the worst music possible, making it a slog. It's just very grating to listen to. Anyway, the rest of the levels aren't as bad, but it's just still not good. The boss battles for the most part are just really easy. It's, just besides that underwater one. Just because of how slow Sonic is.
Why is it so slow? Why is it so ass?
Last boss is piss easy, Robotnik just shoots himself. Overall the game is horrible, 1 out of 10, do not recommend it. And I also don't want to hear any of these new Sonic fans saying shit like, it's peak or it's overhated, this game sucks. Some of you motherfuckers say shit like Sonic and the Black Knight goes hard, when it clearly doesn't. I'll get to that game eventually soon, maybe. Anyway, rant over, fuck this game.